Day 58, it's the 7th of August. As you recall, we're in Poynton. But today I'm going to make my way through Stockport and hopefully right into the middle of Manchester. It's quite exciting. It's quite nice, the main street of Poynton is all paved. Oh, that's a nice row of houses there. It's very expensive laying lots of pavers down for roads, but it does look a lot nicer. I'm pretty sure you can specify certain areas to be blurred out. You email Google and say, "Oi, I don't want my house to be seen by the public," and they'll blur it out for you, because that spot over there is consistently blurred, no matter how far away or close I get. Brookside Miniature Railway is this way. Ah, Stockport. Here we are. It says we're in Stockport. It says Poynton down there. I almost said Ponyton. Hazel Grove. Okay, Hazel Grove. 19,000 people, but no information, unfortunately. So it still says Poynton over there. So I know absolutely nothing about Hazel Grove because I forgot to look it up. That's a lot of bins. That's a mighty rail bridge. It's a lot of arches. American Gulf. Cock-a-doodle-moo. Well, although this says Hazel Grove, I think it is actually Stockport. Because it's quite large. Not large, it's larger than 19,000 people, I think. Oh, protest! Oh. Probably protesting that my town name thing doesn't work. And I thought it was Hazel Grove, and it's not. Apparently Stockport was once the place for hats. They sold a lot of hats here, and the last hat store shut down in 1997. They're big on hats here. I like how in the old days, towns used to be known for something. You'd have the silk town, and the hat town, and the chicken giblets town, but now they're all just homogenized and all the same. Mind you, it was probably very frustrating if you lived in those times and you lived in Hat Town and all you wanted to do was be a dancer or something like that. But Father, I just want to sing. Ah, finally, Stockport. Population 105,000, that's more like it. So I'm guessing we're still actually approaching the town centre. And that was just a warm-up. Get stuffed! The guy's taking his life in his hands. Now, there's a little lonely panorama way over there, so we'll go and visit it. Stockport is the beginning of a long parade of buildings and buildings and buildings going into the centre of Greater Manchester. We're going to be on this road pretty much to the end of this video now. And it's just going to be a parade of shops. Manchester is just too big a place to be known for any one thing, so I haven't really tried to remember any of the stuff that I read about it, so I'm just going to say what I see as I cycle along. So I think Greater Manchester population is 2.5 million or something. Also, we're now officially in Lancashire. No more Cheshire for me. There's a big fat bus in my view. Hope I'm not going to be following it the whole way into the middle of town. Ah, and it's gone. Hooray! These big buildings work quite well actually in VR. It's the first time I've come across such big buildings so close up. They work pretty well. quite solid. I think, is that the town hall for Stockport? Maybe. I think it looks like the picture. It's very nice, whatever it is. Like all industrial cities, it's got its fair share of chimneys. It's the Hat Museum. The Hat Museum. There's a large rail viaduct. Again, these large buildings work particularly well, despite being so tall. So it seems Google's panoramas can handle tall vertical things quite well. Short horizontal things, not so much. Some buildings don't work quite as well. It's Lumpyville. Now that's a big building, presumably an old hat mill or something. Fur goes in one end, hats come out the other. People are not wearing enough hats. Quite glad I rerouted my journey through the middle of Manchester. I was originally going to bypass it, but it makes it a lot more interesting seeing stuff. But I'll probably be glad to see the back of it when I get out the other side. Heaton Chapel. Wow, imagine having a town named after a church or a chapel. Actually, I don't know how many parts Greater Manchester's made up of. Seems that no one lives at Heaton Chapel anyway. I wonder what property prices are like here. Probably through the roof. Tesla dealer. You don't see many of those. Not yet. Well, there's certainly lots of little shops leading into Manchester. Lots and lots. They just go on and on. Pound Palace. Sounds right classy. Gay Life, Pet and Aquatic Centre. This area's seen better days. Everything's boarded up and demolished. Maybe it's not. Maybe this is the best it's ever been. It was actually worse before. Longsight, population none. Population is about 16,000, something like that. So I won't quite get to the middle of Manchester today. Hopefully I'll be at the other side by the end of tomorrow. Home care furnishings, and there's nothing but cardboard boxes that side. Maybe that's all they sell. There we go. That's enough for today. See you tomorrow.